No deal yet, but Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin says the administration has agreed on top-line numbers with House and Senate leaders for a two-year budget deal and an increase to the government's borrowing cap. Our Washington Bureau reporter Samantha-Jo is joining us live at 5:36 with the latest from our nation's capital. So where do negotiations stand at this point, SJ?
Veronica, just when we thought there was a bit of a breakthrough, a setback after House Speaker Nancy Pelosi rejected the latest version of the White House's budget proposal. But this is just a starting point.
It's a race against the clock once again, with only a handful of legislative days left before the House leaves for August recess.
We would like to have something on the floor next Thursday. So that we can send it in a timely fashion to the Senate so that they can go through their particularly senatorial process to get it done in time before they leave.
In recent days, Secretary Mnuchin sounding the alarm. The U.S. could lose its spending ability as early as September, months earlier than originally projected.
Hopefully we're in good shape on the debt ceiling.
The White House sent a two-year budget agreement to the House Speaker overnight. But according to aides close to negotiations, Pelosi is rejecting the president's latest demand for $150 billion in spending cuts.
I can't imagine anybody ever even thinking of using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge. That's a sacred element of our country.
But President Trump himself tweeted in 2012, Republicans must use the debt ceiling as leverage to make a good deal. And it's been a major bargaining chip for years on Capitol Hill.
Right now, it's very dysfunctional. Up here, everything up here is the Democrats just hate Trump, and everybody's positioning for the 2020 election.
A major concern whether the president could derail any potential agreement like he did last year, which ultimately led to a 35-day government shutdown.
It would be an avoidable travesty for President Trump to try to push us back into a shutdown when we right now are working in a bipartisan fashion.
Now, both sides are hoping to reach an agreement to get to a House vote next week. Secretary Mnuchin says he expects lawmakers will stay in D.C. if they are unable to reach a deal before that August recess. We're live in Washington. Samantha-Jo, Spectrum, BN9.